So it was at that time?
Yes, and that time, but it was what, okay, I know, okay, there is something less, but I was never depressed, because home atmosphere, due to my parents, it was nothing, okay, you can't see, so you please sit at one place. It was never that. It was, okay, no problem, you can do everything. It was just a positive attitude. So that's the reason, never, I think, so up till now, I have never felt depressed, okay, I am visually impaired, so I can't do this or I can't do that, or if suppose I can ride a bike or ride a car or drive a car, I am not mobile or I can't go anywhere. It is, I have never thought about these things actually.
Okay.
Because the attitude of, the atmosphere and the attitude of my parents, and it differed totally actually. Okay. But I just feel I don't have anything less. God has given me one thing less, one thing more. It is just that.
Okay.
Nothing else.
So Taha, if it were not for Indian classical music, what would have been your other option?
Other than vocal, totally you're saying?
If it was not in the field of music at all?
At all.
At all.
Maybe somewhere in the computer field.
In the computer field.
Right.
So when did the craze for computers and IT?
I'm operating the computers, I think so, from Bombay maybe.
Okay.
But I used to use the internet, I think so, in around 8th, 9th, 10th standard regularly.
Okay.
And that time I remember I had got around 4 to 5 email IDs also. Okay. I did not use any software at that time because I used to understand monitor very nicely.
Okay.
But slowly what happened is started getting decreasing. So what happened is I lost a touch on computers at that time. I think so from around maybe 12th standard till my first year, maybe something. About one and a half year, I did not have any touch. Somebody told me there is a screen reader. My cousin gave me a screen reader. And from that time, again I started operating and experimenting. I really love to operate computer now.
Okay, so that's another pastime.
Yes, and I have also been to Bangalore, I think so, in 2006, 2007, right, 2007 maybe, for a training, computer training, to teach visually impaired.
To teach visually
yes. Impaired? Yes, it was a workshop for around 3 weeks, and they conducted it they taught us how to teach effectively the visually impaired using this software. Okay. And from that time, I really went about with the computers.
And is it difficult, Taha, for a visually impaired person like you to teach visually impaired students?
No, it is more easy, I think so.
It's more
because
easy.
What happens is, what I imagine, now what we do is generally, we can't see the monitor, right? We have to hear and we have to operate.
Achha.
So what we do is, we imagine what is coming on the monitor.
You are just imagining?
Imagine. Okay. We know, okay, chalo, I have pressed the start button, things open, a white color thing pop-up comes, okay, now a blue color line comes, things. If I press a key, then it goes to the desktop, whatever. We can imagine that. So through that imagination, it becomes more better to teach another visually impaired. Because I can a bit understand shayad this thing may be going on in his mind, or this thing may be more effective to teach him.
Okay.
Or her to be.
Okay. Taha, before we hear you singing and playing the harmonium and also showing us how you use the computer, last 2-3 questions. What were some of the challenges that you faced as a visually impaired person?
If you can say as in challenges.
Yeah.
Challenges actually, if I tell you frankly, it is almost daily I face something or the other.
Okay.
As I travel alone, or sometimes maybe if I am matching with the time of my parents. Okay. So I go with them. Otherwise, I generally go by bus. Okay. And I come by bus again. What happens is, when I was at least in school, my classmates and people used to sometimes tease me, bhai, you can't read, you can't do this, or they used to show me this, how much is this, how much is this. Okay. It was something like that. That time I used to feel very bad, bhai, why is these things happening around? And slowly as I grew up, I did not, yes, I said, okay, forget it, because if people can't understand these things, I can't go anything. Now what happens is, generally, if suppose I'm coming back, many a times I meet some people who generally give me taunts. If you can't see, why the hell do you come out of the house? Why do you come out? Why do you have to go so far? Or why do you come back so late? I get at least twice or thrice, I think so, a month, a kind of people like that.
So don't you answer back?
No, I don't say. I just smile and I just keep quiet, because answering them back is a bit, I don't feel right
Okay.
on my part actually.
Okay.
What happens is that if I answer them back, I will probably lose my temper, and that I don't feel as bad. I just give them a smile, keep myself cool and calm, and just go ahead.
Okay.
Just all that.
Now that science is improving day by day, technology is just advancing at a rapid speed. Do you have some kind of hope that one day, someday or the other, you will get your vision back?
It is said, there is one proverb, hope for the best, leave God the rest.
Okay.
It is that. But I think so there may be some things, because I am continuously in contact with Dr. Kesre here in Goa.
Okay.
And according to him, there is something which will come recently. It should come anytime, because it has gone to the third trial stage. It has come up till the human stage.
Okay.
And according to them, I may get the thing.
Okay, we hope so. And what is the first thing that you would like to see once you get your vision back? The first thing.
That's a difficult question, yeah. There are many of the things actually. If you say in terms of scenic beauty, rainbow, because I don't remember I have seen a rainbow anytime.
Okay.
First of all. Secondly, a movie in a theatre, because I always go there and I just listen to the movie.
Okay.
It is just that.
So these are the two things.
Yes, and rest I'm really fond of, I think so in 11th or 12th I have driven bikes also, like Yamaha and
you have
CBZ.
driven bikes as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Because at that time I could manage, so my cousin with whom I used to go to Karaswada Industrial Estate, and we used to drive there. So I have driven a bit of the car also, my daddy used to teach me.
Okay.
But
so you are not, it's not that you have missed so
no,
much in life.
not at all. That only I am saying. My attitude, my parents' attitude was so positive to me. It never made me feel that I am something different or I have something less in me. It is that.
Okay. So I've enjoyed a very, very lovely chat with Taha Haziq from Mapsa, who's a vocalist. And I'm sure we all have a lesson to learn and something to imbibe from this lovely interview. So before Taha starts singing, thanks Taha very much. It was a pleasure having you on our show.
Thank you. First of all, I am going to sing Hindustani classical music in front of you. This is called Rag Vibhas, Vilambit Bandish and Adrut Bandish. Ye mora re re mita piyarva surajanu Beghidarasva balma more anamilavo ye mora re mamare shake mela sadaranga jana Barakha bhailava itane baat ko hamare milan ko jaye sunay. The second thing which I am going to recite in front of you is Naat. These recitations are for in the praise of Prophet Muhammad. Mawlaya salli wa sallim da'iman abadan ala habibika khairil khalqi kullihim. Muhammadun sayyidun kawnaini wa thaqalain. Muhammadun sayyidun kawnaini wa thaqalaini wal fariqaini min urbi wa min ajamin والفريقين من عرب ومن عجم مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. The third thing which I am going to present in front of you is Jagjit Singh's ghazal, तुमको देखा तो ये ख्याल आया. तुमको देखा तो ये ख्याल आया, जिंदगी धूप तुम घना साया, तुमको देखा तो ये ख्याल आया. आज फिर दिल ने एक तमन्ना की, आज फिर दिल ने एक तमन्ना की, आज फिर दिल को हमने समझाया, जिंदगी धूप तुम घना साया, तुमको देखा तो ये ख्याल आया. तुम चले जाओगे तो सोचेंगे, तुम चले जाओगे तो सोचेंगे, हमने क्या खोया, हमने क्या पाया, जिंदगी धूप तुम घना साया, तुमको देखा तो ये ख्याल आया, तुमको देखा, तुमको देखा तो ये ख्याल आया.
Wiggles, subject to six, Wiggles at desktop, Fidel, Fidel recordings, classical, enter, top, over to list 2K, not selected by documents, my computer, my head, alt tab, JAWS, alt tab, document tab, word tab, edit, alt tab, word tab, dialog, save changes tab, no button, space, JAWS, alt tab, FMFM, folder right there, Haskell CD, W, Wiggles, Media Player, W, Wiggles, Movie Maker, W, Wiggles, submenu, A, Adobe Erase, A, Adobe Illustrator CS2.